sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now we're gonna do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Karma's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Karma's gonna pay me.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength for their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Come on, right, got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Can do now.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard in hand? You know you better.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby. You know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. Wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked
the greatest football team.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up a my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Line 'em up, turn it up and keep it running. Say yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Boswell set to kick off.
One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Evans, the motion man here. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Slot man motioned over. In motion left is Evans.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Daniels on first down. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here it's check mask, 19, Charger, 19.
Daniels from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To the air again. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone on first. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Omaha. Hey. 2-2.
Murray taking it right to the air. That's complete. David Njoku. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down.
Biggest.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ace.
A handoff for Williams, running left. This is going to make it down to the 23-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Green.
From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's third down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He rolls to his right. Making a bid for it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Play fake here, Daniels. Finds his fullback. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Dixie Bison. Get Purple leading.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey, Crash.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. Staying on the ground here with Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Street.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. Close to the hurry up here. Daniels throwing on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Kyler. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars pick over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Looking quickly here.
Bryce Hall on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, Ace. I know sauce.
Here's Murray. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Green.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Pierce coming in motion left here. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a man in motion. Daniels is going to throw again. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd down run from Achane. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Fix the Eagles!
Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The kick by Ryland is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Johnson now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Kyler throwing here. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Delivers another one to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Got him in. It's Njoku. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. On first and 10, it's Murray. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Daniels to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle. You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready up.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Now stick with Achane. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Motioning him from the slot right. Daniels back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. We'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Williams now on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with Williams. He locates a couple yards through that chaos. Tyler Rubin with the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. Omaha.
Murray on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Dolphins are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Daniels now. And he put everything he's got behind it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Omaha. Boys. Stop.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Big Ace.
And they just get the playoff. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only one quarter from advancing in the postseason. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Omaha. Green.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. They snap it to Murray. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running right, it's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Dolphins 17.
Running with it. I should probably stop your head, boy, because I got all the hands, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Rig, press all 80. Rattler. 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up second down.
Ready up. Seven Pirates. Ready. Come. 18 Cardinal. 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll drop this down to Achane. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
70 Rangers.
Daniels now on first down. It's his running back. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry-up here. Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, here's Daniels. Taken in by Pierce. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. Putting a receiver in motion.
Panther 11, Panther 79 Broncos. Warriors 17.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They'll throw, third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing fourth down coming up.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He takes it at the 4. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Go street.
To throw, Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep. Big game downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. And he's got a man, complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So first down from the 41. Give to Williams from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Omaha.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey. Ace.
You're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to keep it this time. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He finds Evans, left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
18 rep, Cowboy 80.
13 yards. First down, Dolphins.
19 tight. Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. He's dropped. A big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now they send them back in motion right. Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
19 Lions.
Setting up to pass. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going on first down, Daniels. And they're still up front. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Receiver in motion, going left. It's caught! And the conversion is good! He's into the end zone! Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime!
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10. 27-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about the Lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Completes it downfield to Pearson. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. This to win the game. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in and they are already close to midfield.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hey, 2-2.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. This is cut downfield by Allen. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-point game. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, it no longer wins them the game right away, Brock, but it sure has taken that pressure off of their shoulders and placed it squarely on the other sideline now as they begin overtime with a touchdown.
Oh, that's 100, Kate. You are on it. You know, as an offense, we can't come away empty. A field goal will be great, but a touchdown now infuses this place, infuses your defense with the juice and the energy, knowing they got an opportunity to go end it.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.